So I'm doing something I probably never thought I'd do. Going on a night hike around our neighborhood. What you doing?
I'm setting up a camera.
Are.
Yep. Getting her done.
Your back's turned.
That's good. That's what I'm shooting for.
Oh, don't get me. I'm undignified right now.
You're undignified right now.
I was telling you though, the last video you guys got me on this.
You're facing the wrong direction.
There you go. I have to work my stage presence.
That's
at the end of camp when I was just like, why is our
Well, Mark has arrived, as you can hear.
You can hear that. Yes. Hello.
It's totally
everyone.
going on video. What are you talking about?
What?
Totally using that.
Also, Tucker hates me.
Tucker does not hate you, he just doesn't like new people right away. So the four of us are walking our llama trail in the dark. This is going to be really interesting because two of us have headlamps and two of us don't.
Oh dang, you're going to record this? So when I said, hey, don't make me look awkward this time, you were like, let's pick the most awkward moment of your life. And you fail at thank you. Such good friends. Okay, I gotta do a 2-minute dead hang from this first. You're on dry and dead. Like if I hang on, will it break?
I don't know. I've never tried to hang off of this tree before.
Okay, somebody time me.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Someone did not make the 2 minutes.
It hurts.
You had 38 seconds
Like
left.
nobody told me. Nobody's saying, hey, you can do it. 38 seconds. That would have pushed me to the edge. But instead, my hands were getting shredded. Now I have to climb it to an unsafe height where I'm actually scared to come down it ever again, and then yell ferociously.
Well, you can't really yell ferociously at night.
I'm kind of scared to grip it again. It hurts.
Yeah, these trees are pretty neat.
Yeah, they are.
All right, gotta look epic.
Yes, you probably do. I don't know. I'm throwing sticks in my eyes.
So this walk is very different at night than it is during the day. Especially when you have people climbing trees and carrying rocks.
50 pounds?
What?
Is that 50 pounds?
I hope so. Because if I get any heavier than this, I might be screwed. With a rock on my back, that was not a good plan.
Oh, that's a lot of weight. You're already carrying.
Yeah. Feel accomplished. Or more like I will feel that way. Maybe start tomorrow when I go.
There's Molly.
You got a sword.
I've got some sword. So it is night hike take 2.
Oh, you got them
So-
hooked on your belt.
I just tie it to because I have a
We are
511 gun belt.
Trying our
And
night
so
hike
I was like, there's no way
again
you can pull this out. And so-
because
and
the last one
No, you're staying with this
was good, but we needed a light.
Hi.
Mark.
This is me.
Mark
I'm so
is
sorry.
an awesome dude.
Oh, thanks.
Old roommate for college.
Just roommate
For like-
for college,
for
not
like-
old roommate for college.
Do the rock again? I don't want to do the rock again.
Well, maybe you should take the rock and carry it back.
Is it still there? But then I have to backtrack. That's why I didn't do it the first time. Also, I was dying inside and outside.
Would you like to explain the treatment you're doing, Mark?
Well, I am part of a. How do I put this? It's kind of like Scouts almost. It's like a badging, an online badging system, but for adults who never had the Scout experience, and it's called the Strenuous Life. Yeah, it's part of the challenge. We can edit, right? The Strenuous Life. And it's based on a speech by Theodore Roosevelt when he talked about how men should be seeking after strenuous life, strenuous activities, and challenging themselves to do things that are difficult. And so you have different levels of challenge, and there's weekly challenges that we call agons. And so last week, when were we on this hike last? Last time we were on this hike, my agon that week was based on gnat moves. I had to climb a tall tree epically with my bare hands, and I had to carry a big 50-pound rock a quarter mile, and I had to walk barefoot for a mile. Not on this trail, I did that later, and that was awful. So the rock, I am told by these fine folks from Garcias on Wheels, is still there at the end of the trail where I left it, because it was stupid heavy. I didn't want to carry it back. So I was like, no, I did my thing, I'm done. Great, moving on.
Okay, let's see if the rock is still here. I believe it was last time we looked. So, let's see it. Here's the rock. Here's your rock mark.
Oh, rah. People are gonna make it, but people are gonna look at that and be like, there's no way that thing's heavy. And it really was. I can carry it back, but I'm not gonna put my ruck on while I'm doing it.
I'm just kidding. You can leave it there.
Oh, I don't know.
I think about you every time we walk by here. Which is
I do want you
every
thinking
day.
about me at any given moment. Bicep curls on the rock. Okay. Look, how many bicep curls have you done, like, today?
Today?
Because I've done one.
You've done one really big one. That counts as a whole set.
Yeah. You know, they say Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he pushes the earth away from him. That was kind of the opposite. Gotta train, I've got 50 miles. 50 miles to ruck. Not now. Eventually.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
So what is the purpose of that?
That is kind of one of the same challenges. It's like a bonus challenge.
Oh, is it part of the theme?
Yeah. Well, it meets some requirements for some of the badges, but it's also, if you miss one of the weekly challenges, like if you don't do it, and it's all based on honor system stuff, but if you don't do it, then you can make up one agon that you missed by walking 50 miles in 20 hours, or marching 50 or whatever.
Right.
And so if you add a 40-pound weight to carry, like 40-pound pack, then it also meets requirements for the rucking badge. And rucking is like a big deal now. You carry heavy weights long distances, basically.
So you're supposed to do 50 miles, but you're supposed to do 50 miles with a certain amount of weight?
I don't have to, but yeah, I'm adding that on. What? Because it changes my life.
Yeah, because if you do it on your heels, you run the risk of flipping over backwards. But on your toes, all you do is go flat-footed if you fall.
Now I can tell this will kill my calves in like 5 seconds.
That's how you march backwards.
Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm training for with marches like this. But I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go, because I after about 5 miles, I get really, really sore and tired. And I talked with a guy actually just today from our same group who did it, and he did it with like no prep. He was just like, he missed one of the challenges and he was like, all right, I gotta do it, I'm gonna go. And he took off. And we all were like, dude, that's amazing, you're awesome. He's like, no, that was the worst thing I've ever done. They were onto me with this one. They still have the chain, but it wasn't enough. They welded it into the ground. Ground one.
Ground 1, mark 0.
Wait, what about the other time when
Okay.
I feet to the ground?
Ground 1, mark 1. They're tied.
Yes, I'll take it.
Right.
And they have, like, you just need this survival kit to survive anything. And they have like some little knife and some okay stuff, like a flashlight and a fire starter and a compass, you know.
It always has like a fish hook.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Or a finger saw, you know.
Like here I am in suburbia, Let me go find a creek and use this
Right.
one fish hook.
Right.
Too bad I don't have any bait.
Yeah. And that one fish is going to be like my last meal because I'll die after that because I have no other fish. Thanks for nothing. So I get a lot of those though because people don't know what to get me for Christmas, and I have lists. I'm like, these things are what I need, and they're like, here, I found this on an Amazon Facebook ad. So I have like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those, and I take them apart and I'll find the things that are really useful or that I can use a backup of something. Like I keep the flashlights or whatever. So it's something, but I really these things are a good survival bag or a bug out bag or go home or get home bag or any of those kits. They're best made, they're best custom made. Right. Knowing what you need, what you'll best use, what you're most familiar with. And then a few personal touches that orient around certain things.
Let's see if the llamas are here in the dark.
Llamas need to know how to survive.
Well, llamas are a part of this llama walk, hence why we call it the llama walk.
Isn't this the only section of the entire walk that has llamas?
Yeah.
It's really a llama stop.
See any llamas?
Maybe they got a barn.
They probably do.
I don't see any llamas.
No,
Bummer.
we don't see any llamas.
They didn't change. Not as impressive as the audience. Maybe that was me. You don't know. You didn't start recording until after. I could have broken it with my bare face.
No, he did not.